Hello everybody, my name is RAMZY HESHAM Villegas. I'm your Man of the Philippines candidate number 15 and I am a mental health advocate. Right now in our current situation, the pandemic, sometimes you can encounter problems, obstacles, and sometimes it can feel bigger than us. Our mental health can drop and sometimes you feel like the whole world is against you. And sometimes it also feels like you're stuck in a cage. There also comes a time where we decide not to talk about it. We just decide to ball these feelings up because we want to show everybody, we're okay, even though we're not. I know these feelings well. Right now I'm talking to you as a friend. I want to be your voice. I joined this pageant because I want to bring mental health awareness and be a voice for those who can't speak for themselves. And sometimes people out there are still confused on what to feel. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's always a good feeling when you talk to a friend, family, or even a loved one. It's okay to not be okay. In life, I've learned from many people, and from people who didn't even exist. As long as there's a tomorrow, we can still fight. Just keep swimming, keep moving forward. And as an old wise Kung Fu turtle once said, yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. My name is RAMZY HESHAM Villegas, and together we will be okay.
Good evening, Philippines. Mabuhay. Good afternoon and good morning to all over the world. Welcome back once again to Pageant Trend. This is Jay hosting the live interview with one of the candidates of Man of the Philippines UAE 2021. And I know, guys, you are so excited to meet our special guest for tonight's live session. But before that, I would like you to know that we are also live at our YouTube channel, Pageant Trend. So if you're new there, don't hesitate to click the subscribe button and always click the notification bell so that you will be updated whenever we have new uploaded videos and live interviews like this. And as well as if you are new to our Facebook page, don't hesitate to click the like. And also, if you want to just click the become a supporter or just click the like only. And also we have our Instagram account. Just follow us there for more features and news and updates about pageant. All right, so I know, guys, tonight is a very, very special night because we will be having one of the audience choice or fans choice for the Man of the Philippines UAE, and I guess he is one of the hot picks for the other pageant pages and as well as here in Pageant Trend. So he is none other than RAMZY HESHAM Villegas. So without further ado, let us all welcome our guest for tonight's live session, RAMZY HESHAM Villegas, all the way from UAE. Hi, RAMZY.
Hello everybody, hello Jay, and hello everybody. Good evening Philippines. My name is RAMZY HESHAM Villegas, your Man of the Philippines candidate number 50. So, hey, that's me. How you doing, guys? And it's an honor to be here. Thank you so much for featuring me. It is truly an honor.
You're welcome, and welcome here in Pageant Trend. I know
Thank
this
you
is your
so
first.
much. Thank you so much.
I know this is your first time here in Pageant Trend, right?
Yeah, it is my first time. It's just like, it's really an honor. I've seen a lot of your videos and it's really, some of them are really inspiring. Gives you an idea. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. All right, so how do you feel right now?
I feel excited, I feel delighted. I feel like I could do anything. I don't know if it's the coffee talking or that's just my confidence in general, but that's how it be sometimes. So yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel?
Well, I'm feeling better right now and much better than before. Always.
That's great. That's great to hear. That is great to hear. Superior.
We should always be better.
Of course.
Having a pandemic.
That is true. Despite the trying times, you should always keep moving forward. You should keep looking ahead. There is still the future. We still live in the present. We should keep, making those bridges.
Exactly. All right. Okay, guys, if you have some question to Ramsey, don't hesitate to comment down below. And later on, we will be reading that right after my questions. And also, if you want to give a shout out or to give shout out to by Ramsey, don't forget to indicate your place where you are. So, yeah, so that you will
I
be
would,
recognized
yeah,
in
I would love
pageant.
to give you a shout out. I would love to give you a shout out. Put it down, you know.
You're welcome. All right, so let's start our formal interview here. All right.
Hmm.
So, how have you been doing in this time of pandemic, Ramsey?
It was, at first, because I'm still in college, and there are times, like, yes, college can get stressful, and I think people who've been to college or have not been to college yet, one way or another, you're going to experience the stress. So when the idea of like COVID-19 coming to the UAE, I was like, I was like skeptic. Maybe I wasn't taking it much seriously yet because, okay, one guy got infected already. Hopefully, they can manage to lock them down and not spread it as much. And then suddenly, we have a worldwide pandemic. So UAE, for us to be safe, they decided to put us all in, not they just quarantine. So we're not supposed to go to university and all that. And then after that what happened here. We just stayed at home and all that, and I was like happy because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go to university, I'm just gonna stay at home. But then I was like, at home, I'm just like, yeah, this is kind of tiring because when you're in university, because I am a graphic design student, that is what I
Mhm.
do. So usually I make a lot of art. So one of the inspiration, there's a lot of things like to make art, like inspiration or ideas, and some of them, I think one important aspect talaga is inspiration. When you have inspiration in making art, it really expresses you and yourself and how you feel about things or how you feel about others. And one thing that I realized while I was in quarantine was that as long as I keep sitting here, I keep losing inspiration, mga ganun. And then I keep losing the motivation to do things. But I think for me, the whole quarantine, the whole COVID situation was both a blessing and a curse for me because being inside the structure of my own house made me realize so many things that you should not take things for granted, especially when I was going to college. I thought I was going to enjoy just sitting at home. Did I regret that? So I regret that saying that because I miss my friends so much because I'm making so many memories, and it's just that I feel like the years are going so fast with just me sitting here, and I'm wasting like, probably days, months of memories with my friends. So despite that, I always say that I always want to keep a positive mindset despite that. It's been tiring, not for me, and I believe for other people as well. They are being challenged, we are being challenged, but I do not believe that it should let us down because like I said, as long as there is a tomorrow, you have to keep moving forward. There are always other things to look forward to. It is only the present. We're still in the present. There's still the future we got to look out for, and I believe that in the future it will be brighter than we've ever been because once everything or the pandemic is finally gone, we can hug everybody and not give you know so apparently, so what I'm trying to say is this is a blessing for me because there's so many things I realize, and obviously being here is also one of the blessings. Being in the pageant is also a blessing, and it made me appreciate so many things. So many things.
Correct. How do you feel about how do you feel that you have a lot of supporters and also some of your supporters are cheering you and some of the pageant bloggers uh, chose you to be one of the hot picks there in their pages.
My God, it is such an honor. It is such a good feeling to know that people are always behind you, especially my family, my friends. There are times where I stumble onto the ground, but it is such a good feeling to know that hey, it doesn't matter because we are still gonna cheer for you. You're still gonna be our number one pick. It's such a good feeling. Guaranteed, yes, I feel like there's gonna be a pressure on me. Like, okay, like you just do this, but that is not gonna bring me down because I know for a fact they believe in me. All right, and why should I not believe in myself? If they believe in me, then I'm gonna believe in myself because the supporters that I have now, everybody's supporting me. By the way, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it means to me. I will keep pushing forward. You are currently my inspiration for moving up the ladder and being the very best version of myself.
Nice. So, actually, natutulala lang ako sa mga sinasabi mo, no? Sobrang galing. It
Thank
seems
you
like
so much,
you're
bro.
ready to snatch the crown, or I mean, the title of Man of the Philippines UAE.
You know, like we all of us have our own goals naman in the pageant. I have my own goals, and yes, I believe everyone in the pageant is all ready to take the crown, and not only me, but of course all of us, including my brothers. By the way, my brothers are one of the nicest people I've ever met, and all of them are ready to take a crown. They have something to fight for. I have something to fight for. What I'm trying to say is, Man of the Philippines is all about that brotherhood and the three things, nationalism, advocacy, and integrity. We all carry those aspects, and we're gonna show that to you on our finals night.
All right. I'm just curious about your name.
Okay.
And also, I think that's your middle name. Do you have a foreign blood aside from being a Filipino?
Okay, yeah. Kasi in Facebook, personally, it's RAMZY HESHAM VILLEGAS to keep it short. But
Mhm.
for the viewers at home, if you want to know what my full name is, I want you to be prepared. I want you to try to write this down as fast as you can. Okay, my full name is RAMZY HESHAM Ibrahim Hassan Suleiman Uldi Villegas. Now, yes, I do indeed have foreign blood. I am half Filipino, half Egyptian. My father is the
Wow.
Egyptian, and my mother, of course, is the beautiful Filipino. Of course, my dad's handsome too. This is why. Okay, so
It's pretty obvious,
okay.
Ram.
Thank you.
What is your height, Ramsey?
Oh, I think I am. What is my? Either I think I'm 5'9", 5'10" ish. The last time I measured it was like I was 5'9", so I think I might be 5'10". I think.
Okay. What do you do in life, aside from being a graphic artist and as well as joining the Man of the Philippines UAE? Do you have sports that you
Oh
attend?
yeah. I have so many things. Here's the thing. I love exploring new stuff, especially sports, because I am part of the varsity team for my volleyball in university. So I do a lot of sports. Back then in high school, I was a track and field athlete. 100-meter dash, long jump. So I really used to do so many sports like table tennis, basketball, volleyball. Now my main focus is currently volleyball.
Mhm.
And it was because I'm really passionate about the things I do, especially when I put my mind into it. I also do sometimes gaming with my friends, stuff like that. And I also love making music. I have my ukulele here, my guitar over here, stuff like that. I also do a lot of art, and if I feel like it, I also do some painting. It's been a while since I did one anyway. And what else do I think? Oh yeah, I do voiceovers for a company called Emirates Love Company. If you know me from there, hi, I am the one who does the voiceover there sometimes. So yeah, what else I do? Sometimes I do a lot of random voice acting. Because I do sometimes go live somewhere because it's like a anonymous identity, and
Mhm.
I just like. For example, I'll give you one example right now. Accents. When you want to do like a Russian accent, there is apparently a trick how to do that. Right? Hello, my name is David. You just have to do stuff like that. So yeah, maganon.
Ang galing. You're so very talented. Oo.
I thank you so much. But at the end of the day, it's also like practice. Practice rin talaga. I also practice this stuff.
Correct. Practice lang ng practice, no?
Practice and practice, you'll achieve it.
Exactly. All right. So let's talk about your previous pageant. Prior of joining the Man of the Philippines UAE 2021, is there any pageant that you have joined before when you were here in the Philippines or over there in UAE?
Uh, yeah, because most of all the pageants I've done was here, and in total, I've currently just joined 3 pageants, and that is the one in high school and the last Man of the Philippines, and this one currently. So let me talk about the one in high school. So the one in high school was a funny one to me because it was actually the first time I ever presented myself on stage or presented myself as who I am. It was mind-boggling to me. It was parang stress ako kasi it was my first time and I wasn't really confident. Di pa ako confident nun. I was like, kasi back in, for example, no high school, I was very timid. I was like, apa, ganyan. I wasn't really like, I wasn't sure of myself. I wasn't sure on what to say. So my teacher talaga, she was like, Ramsey, you should join the pageant the pageant, the high school pageant. And I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like, Saint Ramsey, you can speak and do that. Guwapo ka naman. I was like, ganun. Oh, me? I was really not confident in myself back then. I was like, oh, okay. So I was still like skeptical about it. It came to a point where I told my teacher, sorry, miss, I don't think I can do this. And parang, so my teacher ended up trying to get somebody else, but I saw na parang they believed in me talaga. So, naisip ko, kung naniniwala sila sa akin, why don't I believe in myself, diba? I mean, she's counting on me, people are counting on me. So, sige, I'm gonna go for it. If you believe in my abilities, if you believe I can do this, then I can do it. So, ayun, I got in that in that pageant I managed to get, I think, second runner up. I think I got most of the award, but still I still got third. Second runner up, even though it was my first time. For me, it was like, I didn't mind getting second runner up because it was my first pageant. And I was just happy to finally express myself on stage, and I'm finally able to show my classmates who I really am. And it's because for me, that pageant was really the start of me blooming, the start of me being who I am, trying to be the best version of myself. Because I think it was like my starting point where I can finally be who I wanted to be. So that's where I just started being a better person. And then it's all uphill from there. And then I went to college, and then finally, Man of the Philippines. Now here's a great story I'm gonna share with you guys. All right. So, Man of the Philippines has a very special place in my heart because it really, gave me so many opportunities. And talaga, thank you so much, Man of the Philippines, Sir Glibs, and the staff. Really, thank you so much. So, how we found Man of the Philippines was, I was my cousin. He's actually in the chat right now. Sean Vincent Villegas is in the chat.
Wow.
I joined the last pageant with him in Man of the Philippines, right? We were very supportive of each other. So, we saw this poster. Sabi namin, uy pre, tingnan mo. May prize naman. Oy talaga. All right. And we're like, sige, join kami. So we both joined. We went to the where you get interviewed for the Man of the Philippines. And then ayun, like we both got selected. Thank God we both got selected. And ayun. So we just went on, everything. We were preparing how to walk, how to talk properly. We were given an idea, this is your best asset, mga ganun. And then, ayun, me and Sean were always supporting each other. And from there, it was just a learning curve. Because that time kasi, I was just looking at the money and not really focusing too much on it. Because I was like, oh, okay. Which I was like, I don't think I was, But then again, it's also about that. And what else? Ayun, we just kept doing what we do. We still wanted to, cause sometimes I'm very, I won't say competitive, but when I want something, I want it. I want to go for it. So ayun, I think we all have that idea. So after that, ayun, I did in that pageant. Sadly, I did not make it to the top 5, but my cousin Sean Vincent Villegas managed to actually go to the top 5, and I'm super proud of him. And I think he got second runner up as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sean. My memory is failing me. Basta yun. Anyways, my cousin did get the he did get an award, which I'm super proud of him for. Katapos ano pa ba? Ayan, this is my second pageant. Second time to join Man of the Philippines, and I think the difference now from me joining last year was that I have something to fight for. I have something. Oh shit.
Yes.
So Sean just told me that he was actually first runner up, not second. He was first runner up. There we go. So ayun, right now I think the difference was that I am now more confident in myself, or like I'm trying to regain the confidence that I once lost because of that. And then I have something to fight for, especially in these times of trying. I believe that this is the perfect platform for me to use my voice for the greater good. My ganun. So I'm fighting for the crown, and so is my brother. So yeah.
I think this is your right time na. I believe in that. Ang galing.
Yeah.
Ayun, so pagdating pa lang sa communication mo, magaling ka na. And as well
Thank
as
you
your
so much.
confidence. And
Thank you
have a
so
deep
much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, so I just want to ask again, what makes you different or unique from the other candidates? Since you have met all the candidates there personally, so ayun, what makes you unique from them?
I think what makes me unique from the candidates is being myself, is being who I am. I may be half Filipino, half Egyptian, but then again, we're still human beings. I think we have different skin color. The way I speak is different. The
Mm-mm.
way I look is different. The way I speak to you is different. The way I portray my confidence is different. What I'm trying to say is each one of us has our own uniqueness, and being me is unique already. Like I'm saying, being yourself, being you is unique already. You don't have to compare to others. Like, ay may ganyan siya, may ganyan ako. Like no, you don't have to compare yourself to others because being who you are is already unique enough. All right, that's who you are. No one else can be like you. All right, if your name is John, all right, no one else can be John except you. All right, you're the John you want to be. Like I think I saw this one quote. Someone said, "Be the Rumsey you want to be in the universe." Parang ganun. You can also use your
Nice.
name. Be the John you want to be in the universe. Parang ganun. So yeah, that's what makes me unique from others. Being myself.
Nice one. Okay. So another question for you. If you were given a chance to win Man of the Philippines UAE 2021, how will you use your advocacy?
Especially now in these times of trying, there are so many things happening in the world. Our mental health is being affected right now, especially with the things like political stuff that I don't want to talk to. But then there's so many things happening. There are people starving. There are people suffering. There are people losing rights. There are people starving, and forest is burning. Our planet is effectively, right now is not in a good state. And if I do win this crown, I will probably use my voice to for the greater good because right now more than ever humanity needs us, especially those who want a helping hand. And I will use that. I will use my voice to say, ladies and gentlemen, right now, humanity needs us because we need to lend a hand out for us to help humanity. Because without us, we won't be anywhere in life. So I say right now, we should come together, set aside our differences, and say that we are going to be one for a better future, not only for us. Because once we do this, we will have a better future, a better understanding of each other, and we will come to terms with our differences. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are all the same. We are all humans. Okay. The only thing makes us unique is our skin colors, the way we speak, the way we look. The moment that we try to understand or accept the fact that we are different, this alone will make us less different. So if I do win the crown, it would be such an honor. It would be such an amazing thing to do because I will have the voice to speak up just so that I can live up to the things that I can do. Parang ganun.
Nice one. All right. Another follow-up question for you. Um, you know, Man of the Philippines pageant or UAE is not only the pageant here in the Philippines and as well as to all over the world, especially for those for the OFW. So aside from the Man of the Philippines UAE, yeah, I just want to ask you why did you choose to join again the Man of the Philippines?
That is a good question. I've been asked this so many times actually, and I think the one thing that I want to do really is I want to prove something to myself, and I want to prove something to the people who believes in me. Because the last time there are so many people believing in me, and for me personally, I feel like I let them down, and I want to come back stronger than ever. But now I really have a purpose. I want to show the world that if I can use my voice to spread an advocacy or a powerful quote or a powerful idea,
Mhm.
then you can do it too. Parang ganun. It's just like there's so many things happening right now, and I really want to use this opportunity, this platform, to to get the world together because I feel like we're so separated on so many things, and I really want to use this platform as an opportunity for us to come together and use my voice talaga for the greater good. That's it.
All right. How old are you, Ramsey?
Oh, I am 21 years old or young. Your choice.
You're still young. You still have more,
Uh,
experience to, to
oh my
experience.
god. Ano ba?
Oh, all right. So if you, let us say you won the Man of the Philippines UA 2021 and you will be competing the Man of the Philippines, right?
Yeah. I think I mean, if I do, kasi like, yeah, in the Man of the Philippines, I think because there's gonna be two winners, and those two winners are gonna go home to the Philippines to compete pa.
Mhm.
So, you're asking what was your question, pa, regarding that?
Um, I'm just asking about the Man of the Philippines. If you won, you will be competing to the MOPH, right? Uh,
Yes, pa. So
okay,
you want?
so
Mm-hmm.
my question for you is, what would be your winning mindset for this pageant?
What would be my winning mindset for this pageant? I think my winning mindset, honestly, is staying true to the three aspects of what it means to be man of the Philippines. So, to be man of the Philippines, you need to carry the three aspects: advocacy, integrity, and nationalism. And trust me, these are very important aspects because these are what makes you, a very powerful individual, for me at least. So, I'll tell you why. All right. There is one thing that I think that stands out the most from these three aspects, and it is integrity, and I'll show you why. All right, because integrity is something that you fight for. Because when you put something in front of me, I am sure to overcome it. I'm sure to
Mhm.
overcome it, and no matter how difficult it is, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I will get past that obstacle. So integrity. What I'm trying to say with integrity is one of the most powerful things to have because I have the integrity to use my voice and spread my advocacy. I have
Mhm.
the integrity to show my nationalism, to show to the people that I'm proud to be Filipino. And of course, I have the integrity to be your man of the Philippines. Thank you.
Nice. Where are you in the Philippines, Ramsey?
Oh yeah, I was nagstay kami sa ano, I was our hometown is actually Malabon, Dampalit, but currently my family, when we go back home to the Philippines, we live in Rizal. Doon ba?
Rizal. Is
Mm.
the Rizal Antipolo, no? Tama ba yun?
Yeah.
Rizal
Meron pero sa
Antipolo.
Binunganon po, yeah. Sa Binunganon po kami nakatira.
Ah,
Doon, yeah. Mm-mm.
ang galing.
Yun.
All right, so let's talk about your preparation for this Man of the Philippines
Oh,
UAE.
let's
How
do
was
this.
it? How was the experience?
Oh, it was, of course, when you want to be man of the Philippines, you got to be really physically fit and mentally prepared for about what's happening. It's going to be stressful, it's a stressful journey, but then in the end, it's going to be worth it. It's also very fun. Trust me, everything that's been happening is very enjoyable because not only have I just been preparing for the pageant, I've been also bonding with my brothers because trust me, if you meet any of the other candidates, they're super fun. They're amazing people. They're the best people on earth. And honestly, I've also met so many new friends, and I've met a lot of new people that are now close to me. And what else? I special shout out to the people who's lifting me up, like Jaja Rivera and Buzz Nazareth. Really, they've been helping me prepare for how I walk, how I present myself, how I boost my confidence. You know, People like Ace Agario, Baz Nazareth, and Jaja Rivera, they really taught me on how to speak properly and express myself proudly and stuff like that. Also, not to mention my family members, my mother, my man, Shan Villegas, my tito, Joe Buds, and my father is also here watching me right now. They also serve as my inspiration. And every time I feel like I feel down, I just think of them and everything is okay again. So at this point, it's mentally preparing myself for that question in the finals. And when I present myself on stage, I just think like I own the runway. This is you. This is your time to shine, and just keep walking and look at everyone's eyes and seduce them. But parang ganun.
When you were on stage, nakaka-experience ka pa ba or nakakaramdam ka pa ba ng, pressure or kaba?
Of course, of course, of course. I still feel that actually. It's very evident. My mom knows this. It's still very evident to me, and it's hard not to just go up on stage and be like, "Oh, di ako kinakabahan, I got this." Of course, I feel the pressure, but then again, what is courage without fear? You can't have courage without fear. So ganun talaga. I think the idea behind that talaga is overcoming that fear, and then when you go on stage, all right, you just have to it's like a battle. All right, this is fear, this is courage. All right, you got to make sure courage beats fear. So yeah, obviously I still feel the pressure, but then again, I just try to not make it, not try not to get it to me too much. Parang ganun.
All right. So let's talk about the pre-pageant. How was
Oh
it? How
yeah.
was the experience? And what was running
Ah,
on your mind during that time?
It was exciting. I was ecstatic. I was, it was lovely because everyone in the pageant, was super excited. We were just all of us were just having fun, and I got to thank the staff, the Man of the Philippines core team for giving us such an amazing experience. It really made it fun for all of us, and for me, it was just like. Because the pre-pageant was a great opportunity, especially for those who are just joining the pageant, like my bro right now. It is a great too much nose. It is a great opportunity for us to show ourselves for the first time on stage. This is the first time you're gonna present yourself to the world. This is the first time you're gonna show, hey, my name is RAMZY HESHAM Villegas. Remember the name, parang ganun. And yeah, it was such an exciting moment for all of us, and really memorable night, really memorable, and lessons as well. Really lessons, and it shows us, hey, if you think what I'm trying to say is, if you think that pre-pageant was amazing, just wait till you see the finals tonight. Me and my brothers are gonna give you a show.
Nice. So mukhang may pasabog si Ramsey, right? So,
lahat kami pasabog, lahat kami. Trust me, lahat kami.
ang galing. Okay. So I was actually looking for your for you during the pre-pageant, and you really
Yeah,
did a great job.
yeah. I really gotta thank the people who are helping me and the people who are supporting me, my family, especially to Jaja, Bads and Sarah, and Ace. They're really there to help me talaga. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's talk about your experience during the screening. Okay.
The screening.
How was it?
Because when I was okay, so the screening last time, for example, when I joined last year, there was also screening. Back then, I was like, I was skeptical, but I was confident because I was already confident on who I was. So on my mind, I was like, all right, you know who you are. I know who I am. So just go up on stage and present yourself. All right, just speak out your mind, speak out your opinions, and don't be afraid, because being you is the best version of who you can be. And also, ano pa ba? So yeah, so in the next screening, I think there was the idea that some of the people already knew me, but in the screening, I just wanted to show the people that from last time's pageant, I've become a more different man. Not too different. I'm still the same Ramsey, but I've become more mature in how I think and how I deal with things. Stuff like that.
All right. All right. So, since you have mentioned that you have joined before the Man of the Philippines, so can you tell us about the difference from before and now?
The difference between joining before and now, like the whole event, ganun pa?
Yeah, the Man of the Philippines and as well as the Man of the Philippines UAE.
Man of the Philippines and Man of the Philippines UAE. What's the difference between them pa? Or
Yes. And also what was what are the opportunities that has come or came to you right after the pageant of Man of the Philippines?
Okay, but I mean a lot really, and I'm really thankful for Man of the Philippines after that, because now that I presented myself on stage, there are a lot of people, noticing me, and then they're like, hey, Ramsey, I really like your voice. Do you mind doing a voiceover for us? And that's when I met Emirates Love Company, and also there are times I say, hey, you really love the runway. You walk really confidently. So do you mind, being a model for us? So I was like, okay, there's a lot of opportunities that that really opened up to me, despite, even though I did not win with the last time's pageant, it still opened up so many doors for me, and I think that is the win in itself. I'm still super happy for my brothers who won last year, like Brian and Gerald Anson. They were the last year's winner of Man of the Philippines, and they really improved themselves, and so many doors opened for them, especially Brian and Gerald Anson. They have so many gigs right now, and that is because they joined Man of the Philippines, and they really improved themselves from last time. They had so many things going for them. So yeah, not only for me, for the other candidates as well.
All right. Thank you so much.
No,
Ayun.
thank you.
So, kinorek ako ni Mars Erwin. You both joined Man of the Philippines UAE. Sorry Mars. UAE pala. Same pala,
yeah.
same pattern. So not Man of the Philippines itself. All right. Sige. All right. So let's have the next portion of this live session, which is the reading of comments and questions from our viewers.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, guys, please prepare your question now, and Ramsey is ready to answer your question, all your questions. All right, so let's have a reading of comments from Man of the Philippines, UAE, watching right now. Thanks for featuring Ramsey. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me again. Really, it's an honor.
You're welcome, and also I guess from Maan Villegas de Ocampo, go Ram.
That's tita ko po yan. That's my tita. Thank you so much, Mami Man.
It's a very supportive tita. Thank you so
Mm-mm.
much for tuning in, as well as for supporting Ramsey's journey to Man of the Philippines UAE 2021. Let's have another comment from our viewer, from Brandon Siratan. Good morning, Ramsey and Jay.
Good morning, Brandon. Hope you're having a great day.
Yes,
Thank you so
and
much for being here.
Brandon is one of my regular viewer here in Pageant Trend, and he is all the way from Trinidad and Tobago.
I
Thank you
see.
so much for watching.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And cheering from Manuel Andre Bulao. Let's go,
Oh,
Ramsey.
that's my brother. He was actually my high school classmate, and we met at grade 6, and until now we're still the bestest of friends. So thank you, bro, for supporting me. You're awesome.
Nice one. And a comment from Maan.
My man.
It's okay.
Internet niyo. My man, internet niyo po yan. It's your internet po.
It's okay po, naka-live po tayo.
Oh,
And
man.
also Mars Erwin Bautista is watching from Man of the Philippines organization. Thank you, Mars J. You're welcome, Mars. And also shout out to Erwin of La Union.
Big shout out to Erwin of La Union. You know the rest.
Thank you so much. And also we have from Maria Teresa Villegas. Go Ramsey.
That's my mother. That is my mother right there. Very supportive mother, like I said. So yeah, mom, if you're still watching, I love you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tita. And may pahabol na comment. Love you, bebe.
Okay, love you too, mom. Love you too. My God.
All right. If you have one message to your mother, what would it be?
Mom, there are times where I don't show so much affection, but know this: despite me sometimes being mad at you, and know that I will always love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm very thankful for everything you've done to me. And in years' time, when I have enough money, I'll make sure to give everything everything you've given to me. I'll make sure to give it back to you.
Nice. Very sweet son si Ramsey.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I also
Let's
give a
go-
shout out to my father? Can I also give a shout out to my father?
Sure.
Hello,
Can shout-
Father. Hello, Father. If you're watching this, thank you so much for supporting me in everything and what I do. Because or let's be honest, most Arab fathers don't, support, stuff like this. But you're such a loving father to me and to my, loving husband to my mom as well. So, thank you, Father, for being such a supportive dad to me and everything that I do. You give me inspiration. So, thank you so much.
Nice, so sweet. Okay, let's move on from Maan Villegas del Campo again. At home, mama and nanay too much. Jur. So better go to school though.
At home, mom and I too much girl, so better go to school. True. Also, my grandmother, you takes care of us all the time. She's so wholesome, the best human being, the best mother on earth. I love her so much. We love her so much. Really, she took care of me. Really.
Sige. Let's move on to the next viewer from Gab Galvez. Hello, Ramsey. Hi, Sir Jay. Guwapo ni Ramsey.
Hi, Gab Galvez. Thank you so much. You're awesome. You're awesome.
FYI, Gab Galvez is also one of the pageant blogger here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Hi.
Thank you so much for tuning in, Mars. And also from Dion's Francisco.
Beyonce Francisco. Oh, she's also one of my closest friends, actually. We actually play games on the computer sometimes, so really awesome that she came here to support me. So hello, Beyonce Francisco, you're awesome. If you can play later, just let me know if you're down. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much for tuning in. And also don't forget to share our live session, guys, so that we can
Please
have more
do.
viewers.
Share our live session. Thank you so much.
Yes. And also from Maria Jewel. Hi, Ramsey.
Hi, Maria Jewel. Kamusta ka na? I hope you're doing great over there. I saw your shoot on the dentist thing. Forgot the name, but that was an amazing shoot. Keep going. You have a bright future ahead of you.
Nice. All right, let's have our first question from our viewer. From Brandon Siratan. I must remind you here that being out of integrity isn't it a sign you're bad, only that you've internalized false assumptions, usually to be good. Question: what is a false assumption you have had lately and how do you overcome it?
Okay. So I understand your question right there. So I think a false assumption, for example, when you want to be, man of the Philippines, there are so many people telling you that, oh, you're just 5'9". If you really want to be make it far ahead in life, you gotta have, at least you gotta be at least 6 feet. So this is such a false assumption, for me at least. I believe that it's not, being tall doesn't mean you're deprived of being like a candidate, for a pageant
Mhm.
or maybe a model. I am 5'10", and I can say that I do some modeling gigs, and I am a literal example of just being maybe 5'9" or 5'10", that I'm still able to join this pageant. So because it is only an aspect, your looks and your height is only an aspect of what it means to be man of the Philippines, but also who you are going to be, and how you present yourself, and how you use your voice for the greater good, and how you show the world that this is what it means to be man of the Philippines. Ganun for me.
Nice. Okay. Thank you so much for that wonderful answer.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you so much for that question.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Let's move on to the next comment from Mark Jonathan. South Africa loves you.
Loves you. Mark Jonathan. Hi, South Africa loves you. Oh, I love you. I love you. Funny thing is, I've actually had a friend from, no, yeah, he was a taxi driver.
Mhm.
I've been close. I've been in close contact with him, and we just talk about his life, our life, and he's also from South Africa, and he is such a nice human being. And then I just remembered him. I just remember him, and I wish, the only regret I have right now is I wish I took his number so that we could stay in touch. But either way, I love you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next question from Gab Galvez. Comment, Englishero, Diyos ko.
Ay, magtatagalog na po ako, okay lang?
It's okay, no problem.
Okay po.
Okay, and another comment from him, tangkad daw, grabe.
Tangkad, 5'10". Okay.
And
thank you.
watching Sian Shan.
Shan Villegas. Ayan po ang pinsan ko. That's the first runner-up from Man of the Philippines last year. So, hi, Shan. I don't know if I give you enough shout-outs, pero, you're already on screen. So, hi, Shan. Pinsan ko po yan. Very supportive. Thank you, Shan. Love you.
Nice. And a comment from Erwin Bautista. Nice
Very
supporting.
supportive cousin. Supportive cousin talaga. Very supportive.
And we have from Hisham El Div. Hey, I'm here watching you.
Yeah, this is actually my father. This is my father watching me right now. He's watching from Egypt. So, yeah, like I said, a very supportive father, a very loving father. And every time I go to Egypt, he makes sure that he gives me the best experience and makes sure that I'm comfortable. It's always fun when I go visit Egypt because my father gives me such an enjoyable experience.
Galing. Thank you so much for watching. And also, yan, pa-shout out daw. Sabi ni
Ayan
Maagli.
po. That is Mami Maan. I call I call her Mami Maan because I think when I was still in the Philippines, she's the one who took care of me. So I just ended up calling her Mami Maan. So yeah, Mami Maan, thank you so much for supporting me and all of the things that you've given me, mga ganun. So it's mga gifts ko especially. So thank you talaga. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mami Maan.
All right. Another from Arsenia Villegas Lazaro. Ang galing naman ko.
She's my tita from the Philippines actually, and my mother's in a good contact with her. So talaga, because my mom really is super supportive of me, and talagang anything that I do, sinasabi talaga sa mga relatives namin. So really, thank you so much, Arsenia Villegas, tita. So Tita Arsenia, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share our live session, and also. I guess from Maria Teresa Villegas.
Yeah, my mom. Yeah.
Baba.
Already shout out my dad. So hey dad, thank you so much for watching.
How do you call your dad, Baba?
It's a mixture. Sometimes I call him. I don't know. Sometimes it's formal. Sometimes it's not. Yeah, Baba. Or sometimes now that I get used to it, I go, Father, can you help me here? Parang ganun. It's either the two.
Okay, so kapag naglalambing ka, baba, yeah, baba, ganun.
Or na parang nagjojoke lang kami. Yeah, baba, I need the water. You know, parang ganun.
Ang galing. Okay. Let's have another comment. This one from Christian Briones Alano.
My boy. Christian Briones Solano is actually one of my volleyball teammates back in high school. So he's a homie. He is one of the greatest person on earth. Really nice guy, and he's there for you when you need him. So really nice person. Also, yeah. Hey, dude, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome.
Nice. Okay, another comment from Brian Rodolph Sampson. Great job, Ramsey. I believe that you are going to be more prepared and perform better this time. Perfect time is all in God's plan.
This is Brian Rudolph Sampson. He is the grand winner of Man of the Philippines 2019. Like I said, so he is also a homie. When we talk, it's really just, we just dwell in conversations. Sometimes it's random topics, sometimes it becomes serious. But either way, he's such a nice person, a really, really wholesome guy, very humble, and always down to earth person. And you, honestly, I think he's a motivational speaker now. Which, oh my God, that's so amazing. Like, either way, thank you for being you, Brian, and thank you for being, a friend to us. You're awesome.
All right. Question for you: if you're going to meet, the previous winner of Man of the Philippines UAE, what would you like to ask to him, and what would you like to learn from him during his pageant journey?
I think I would ask him. Is how you deal with the stress and expectations of others. Because right now, for me at least, I just there are times where I find it like when I'm on stage, as like my heart is just pumping blood. So I'm just like for him, how do you keep a calm, composed mind on stage as you answer the questions? Because when he was answering questions last time in the pageant, he was full on straight answer. He didn't stutter, because sometimes when answers like I say like, but he doesn't do that. He just goes on straight with an answer. I'm like, yo. So I think it's like tips on how to how to probably get my thoughts together, because sometimes when I think of something, it just gets jumbled up. So I think that's the one I would ask him, like, hey bro, teach me some of your tricks.
Galing. Okay, next. Comment from Jimeno Joan. Go Ramsey.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Joan. Thank you so much for watching. I will do my best.
Also from Jaja Rivera. Go Ramsey.
He's actually my handler. So Jaja Rivera really did so much for me, especially in the pre-pageant. He gave me the confidence to walk so proudly on stage. He provided me with so much of the costume. So really thank you so much, Jaja Rivera, for supporting me and believing in me. So thank you so much.
Sending love from your father.
Thank you so much, Father. Thank you so much.
And a big check. 3 big checks.
Wow.
Let's move on to Consuelo Connie Tuazon. Go Ramsey.
This is mommy, all right? We call a funny story, all right? So I now have 2 mommies apparently. This is mommy, my mother, my number one mother, Maria Teresa Villegas, and then my second mom, Consuelo Connie Tuazon, because I don't know what happened, but she's not my mommy, it just clicked. And now she's not my mommy. And I don't know, she's very supportive in everything that I do. Anything that I do, she's always sharing. She's always talking good things about me. And every time there's an event or an opportunity, she always comes up to me. Hey, Ramsey, you should check this out, because I bet you'll do amazing in this. She always gives me, inspiration to just, keep on doing what I do. So she's really awesome, very supportive.
Nice. All right. Let's move on to Albert Float. Go Ramsey.
Albert Float, thank you so much for watching. Like and share, by the way. You're awesome, and I'll do my best in the upcoming pageant.
And we have from Reynante Swanner. Good evening, Paul.
Hello, Reynante Swanner. Good evening. Hope you're having a splendid evening over there, and thank you so much for watching.
And he has a question for you. This question is social media going the right way or the wrong way, and why?
When I answer this question, it goes both ways, because social media can either be a good thing or a bad thing to people. Now let me discuss this. There are so many good influencers on social media, like YouTube. You know, on YouTube, there's so many people who does things that are actually inspirational. There are so many people giving you like good advices, and I think the bad side of that, we have other YouTubers who gives you like the worst advice or like give bad examples, especially on YouTube, where most kids nowadays just watch, right? Like for example, TikTok. There's so many things on TikTok that kids think is okay to do, and then it is actually not okay to do, and then it ends up being an anomaly where people think this is, or kids think this is just okay to do. But then again, social media is also a good platform for people to to actually have another way of earning money, because we have like TikTok or YouTubers who actually earn from YouTube, and that is social media. So it's also a great opportunity for people who want maybe to play games or just vlog, because it gives so many people, for example, other people who didn't finish college, they won't lose hope because they still have YouTube. They have an opportunity. Social media gives so many people an opportunity to start over again and have a new life. So I think, end of the day, social media goes both ways, as long as you are in the right aspect or where you are in social media.
Correct. And another follow-up question for you. What is your stance for social media censorship?
Social media censorship. So when we say social media censorship, do you mean like the bad words or some other political stuff that is being
Yes.
censored? Okay, so I think when I think political stuff or things that matter right now in the world shouldn't be censored, because why should it be? Because right now, especially with what's happening in the world, we need to be aware. We need to be open-minded about what's happening. The LGBTQ, they're part of humanity, and they should not be deprived of rights. They exist because they want to fight for something. And not to mention Afghanistan, really need to be aware of that. The what is it? The forest burning. We really need to be aware of the situations in the world, and we should not censor this, especially with the ongoing situation, especially in America. Just regarding skin color, we need to be aware of this. We need to open our minds to these, and censoring these topics is just like, it's like giving, it's like a double-edged sword. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like giving someone a rose but with thorns on it. So we got to make sure when you're giving the good side of media, you got to show the bad ones as well. It's not all butterfly and sunshine, but once we acknowledge this, I think we can make a better place for everybody.
Nice. Nice one. Okay, let's have comment from Job Woods. Villegas, smart guy, man.
This is tawag namin sa kanya Papi. He is tito ko po siya, my mother's brother. Very supportive po talaga. He is the father of my cousin, Sean Villegas. Really supportive talaga sa akin. Every time na magla-live ako, lagi siya nandiyan. And sa lahat ng tawag dito, every time, those page where like and share, lagi siya nandoon. Like, oy, like and share mo tong ano ko, pamangkin ko, pag hindi, ako sa akin, mga ganun, diba? Pero he's really supportive. Nakakamiss siya dito. Ang galing ng jokes niya, may mga times na mag-joke siya, di mo ma-expect, parang gano'n. He's awesome, so thank you, Papi, for being supportive of what I do.
All right, let's have another question from your pinsan, from your cousins, Sean Vincent Villegas. How can you connect your advocacy to the situation of the world right now? Example, Afghanistan and COVID.
There's a lot of things going in the world right now, and obviously, I think probably it will. No. It will affect your mental health, because what is happening to the world? I don't feel safe here. There are so many things happening in the world that maybe your mind cannot comprehend. We're just going through life, and then suddenly your mental health just stumbles down. But I think if we just lend a hand to Afghanistan and COVID, because right now in Afghanistan there's so many things happening. There's so many people suffering. All right. And I think we should give an awareness to this. The idea that if we help them, if we help people in Afghanistan, and if we help people from COVID, I think this will benefit our mental health, because the idea of just knowing that the people in Afghanistan and the people who are suffering in COVID are going to be okay will ease up your mental health, It will make it easier for us to realize that the future is not as dark and grim as you can imagine it, but a brighter future. Parang ganun.
Wow, nice. Okay, let's move on to the next question from Maan Villegas de Ocampo. When is the right time to speak and not to speak?
I think the right time to speak is when you have something to speak up for, especially what's happening in the world. World's burning, political stuff, Afghanistan. I think this is the right time to speak and use your voice, especially on social media, the platform of man of the Philippines. And I think the right time on not to speak is when you have an emotional friend who wants to banter on what happens on his life. I think that is just the right time for you to not to speak, and you just have to listen.
Nice. All right. Let's have another question. Okay, comment muna tayo.
Sige po,
All
sige po.
right. Let's have this from Jobus Villegas. Hey, you. I know I'm more handsome than you, Ramsey.
Facts. Mas pogi po talaga siya. Pag nakita mo yan in person, mahimatay ka na lang sa sobrang pogi niya. Like, you have no idea.
Okay, let's
Oh my
move
God.
on to Mary Ann Dulatre. Good luck, Ramsey Hesham Villegas. Watching from, what's this, Rock?
Alright. Okay, Ras Al Khaimah, actually. It's a state here, not a state. I don't know.
Ah,
Basta ganun, parang ganun. So, Marian Delatre was actually my physical education teacher back in the Philippine school. So I'm really surprised that she's here. Actually, she's been commenting on so many stuff regarding my pageant. I'm just really glad that she still remembers me, and thank you for being my teacher back in high school. You were awesome.
nice. All right, sige, let's move on to the next comment from Consuelo Connie Tuazon. Utak na ni
Otak na
Tess.
si True. Mana daw kasi ako sa mother ko in regards to brains. Pero pagdating sa looks daw, sige, kukunin na daw ni father. Kay father na daw yun.
Okay, from Vince Khalil Garcia Villegas. Good luck, Ram. Bring home the
Ah,
bacon.
this is my cousin. He is actually kasi funny story. He's a very supportive cousin of mine. He's an amazing artist, by the way. He also knows so much about computer, and he's really supportive of everything what I do. And I miss him because right now he's in the Philippines. Me and Sean are currently in the UAE, and I wish that he was still here with us. We were called the Deuce back then. All right, so kaming tatlo, si Sean, si Vince, at ako. So I was Dunges, Sean was Dugas, and Vince was Duleng. So we were called the Three Deuce. So, balik ka na pre para ma-reconnect yung the Deuce.
Ang galing. Okay, sige. From Rhea May Tapaw Ongkoy. Shoutout po Kuya Ramsey from Davao del Norte.
All right. Big shout out to you, Rhea May Tapa on Gakoy from Davao del Norte. I hope you're having a fun time watching this, and thank you for watching. Please like and share.
I can share. And also from Leia Adra. Good luck, Ramsey.
Oh, Leia Adra. This is Miss Adra. She is my grade 6th teacher in English. So back then in the new Filipino private school, she's the one teaching me English, and she was a funny teacher. She cracks a joke here and there. She made English fun. So thank you so much for supporting me until now, Miss Adra. You're awesome.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for watching. And also from Vince Khalil, bring home the buffet daw.
Pare koy, kailangan natin mag-diet, pare koy. Mamaya na yung buffet. I'll just bring home the bacon muna, okay?
Okay. Bacon lang muna, wag yung may rice, no?
Oh, of course, you gotta watch the figure, especially when you're gonna show that.
All right. Anyway, do you do some, go to gym or
Oh yeah, I go to gym. I've been recently going to the gym every day. So I've been focusing recently on my upper body, also the legs. You gotta make sure of that. Mostly the upper body. You gotta make sure the chest is there, the abs. Hopefully, mag-appear siya before the finals night. But never say never. Miracles can happen. Well, you just gotta work hard. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, sige. Let's move on to the next comment from Brandon Siratan. Good job, especially integrity being your favorite critical success factor in the competition.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me because I think talaga integrity is one of my strongest aspect. Not necessarily. I don't think just because you don't have integrity necessarily doesn't mean you won't. It's a bad thing. But then again, for me, it's just my strongest aspect. If I don't have that, I think I'll still have other strong aspects that will make me who I am.
Okay. Let's have from Romeo Ancheta. Good luck and get the crown, Ramsey.
Ah, he was also one of the teachers back then in the Philippine private school. Remember I was talking about the pageant in high school in the Philippine school. He was actually the one teaching me stuff on how to walk, how to
Mhm.
talk. He was actually giving me tips. It was like, come here, Ramsey, and now he is watching me. It's really poetic that now that I was just in high school doing pageant, now I'm doing something like a man of the Philippines. It's a good feeling because I get to show my teachers that, hey, remember me, I'm improving. So thank you so much for teaching me everything that I know.
Okay, let's have from Kate Alia. If she's your mommy, then sino ako?
That is a generally good question because if you remember my second mommy, Consuelo Canituazon, I call her my second mommy, right? And then that is a good question. So what do I call Kidelia? Technically, you are my sister. I don't know, but by the way, but Kate Aaliyah is a very she's beautiful by the way. She also does a lot of modeling gigs. She's a very supportive person, an amazing person to talk to in general. We vibe. Every time there's music coming on to the radio or anything, or just hey, just give me your phone, I'll show you what music is all about. Or we just have this connection is automatic. It's just awesome. She's an amazing person to be with, an amazing person to be with, an amazing person.
All right, let's move on to the next question from our viewer from RJ Dakayanan. It is a responsibility of the media to behave in a responsible manner, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. We should appreciate the role of media in this crisis situation. But some argue that unethical behavior of social media content creators can mislead the society. What do you think?
I can completely agree with this. There is one content creator that I do not want to mention, but then he's abusing the fact that sometimes Philippines do want attention, and I think when we're going to use social media, we really need to be responsible, especially when you're going to represent the country. Because when you represent a country, you're going to represent them as a whole. You're going to show the world who they are. And if you're going to abuse the fact, for example, us mga Filipinos, we are kind. We are always welcoming people. If there are people having hard times, we are proud to lend a hand. Okay, wala kang bahay. Sige, you can stay with us. We are really giving it all the things I do. And if you show the media that this is abusable, it's not a really good idea because it just gives the world, the idea that they can just be abused. Well, no. So when you're going to give like a social media, if you're gonna show yourself on social media or represent a country in social media, you need to be aware and you really need to practice and show them properly because ganun talaga mangyayari. So I'm just saying that you don't have to mislead society. Show them who we really are.
Correct. And just be true to yourself as well.
Exactly.
There's no need to, to pretend.
Mm-mm,
Uh,
mm-mm.
no more
True.
pretension at all.
Yeah, true,
All
true.
right. Let's move on to the next comment of our viewer from Nami Sargento. Good luck, brother, and padayon.
Uh, Thank you so much, Nami Sargento. I will do my best and I'll make sure to be awesome and stay awesome. Thank you so much for watching. You're awesome.
Thank you so much from Patrick Galang. Good luck, Ramsey Hesham Villegas.
Oh
Wow.
man, my boy, Patrick Galang was my teammate. He was actually my captain in volleyball. He was such a great captain. It was very inspirational. Every time we feel like we were losing, he was like, "Hindi pa tapos to pare, kaya pa natin kalabanin yan." We were down 10 points, but it was like, "Oh no, 10 points lang yan, kaya natin yan." Like he was an amazing captain. Also, I was a spiker because he was a setter, so he really set me up for amazing attacks. So thank you so much for being here, Patrick Galang. He's also an amazing friend. He's been supportive of me ever since. So he's awesome.
Nice. All right. Let's have this from Carmelet Serrano Araga. Hi, Ramsey. You're so guapo. You actually talk so matured with full of sense. Love it.
Ate Carmel. She is my tita also, and she's actually in Abu Dhabi right now. So she's really, I miss her honestly because we always have to have like family sessions where we just talk, have fun, especially with my cousin, with her, Mayan, we call her Mayan. So nakakamiss. So hopefully we get to see her soon. She's super supportive and very kind, and I can't wait to see her again. So maraming salamat po talaga. Maraming salamat po, Ate Carmel.
Thank you so much, Tita Carmel, for watching and also supporting Ramses, Man of the Philippines UAE journey. All right, let's have this one. Another comment from Kate Alia. Alia, I'm so proud talaga. You're going for far best believe. My question is, how is your perspective treating you during COVID-19? Do you feel you've fallen in a negative mindset or a positive?
That is a very good question, especially now. You know, when COVID-19 hit me, it really at first I was like I was excited because I was still during high school where I could just stay at home, and then suddenly, I reality hit me in the face. You know, I was complaining that I'm just here in the house, I'm not doing anything, and then I see the people of the world suffering because of what's happening currently, and it really brought me down. It brought me a mindset where I thought, what's happening? You know, I felt like I was at the very bottom. But if it wasn't for for my friends, my family lifting me up, they really made me realize something. You know, despite the fact that COVID has affected our mental health, it has affected us physically and mentally, it is not a place for us to just give up and stay down. You know, we should keep on moving forward. This is our challenge. You know, God will not give us a challenge if He knows we will not overcome it. Right now, I do believe that I am leaning towards a positive mindset. I always am optimistic about everything that is going to happen because, hey, you know, COVID is just another obstacle. Ladies and gentlemen, we have encountered so many pandemics before, but as human beings, we have surpassed those. We have overcome them, and this is no different from us. This gave me so much optimism that, hey, we've survived those, then we can survive this. All right. There's so many days that we have to look forward to, and trust me when I say it's going to be a brighter day tomorrow.
Nice. Okay. Follow-up question for you since you have mentioned about
Mm-mm.
mental illness and as well as, how do you manage your, what do you call this? The
Men-
mental health or what we
mm.
call this anxiety and depression this
Mm.
time of pandemic.
Oh, some this is really, hard to avoid, especially when it comes to mental health or how depression, anxiety. This
Mhm.
will come overnight. But trust me when I say this, that when you speak up, because I have lots of friends. Every time when I have the opportunity, I have my friends online. Like, yo, bro, I'm not feeling so good. I want to talk about my problems. I speak up. I tell them everything that's in my heart, and after that, I feel great. What I'm trying to say is that if you feel something, if you feel like you're stuck in the cage of your own mind, please find someone to talk to, your closest friends, your parents, anybody. Trust me, when you speak to somebody and if you let it all out, you're going to feel a lot better. It feels as if a huge weight on your shoulder has been lifted because
Mhm.
because your friends will always be there for you. My friends, I'm thankful that my friends are always there for me despite everything that's been happening. We just talk to each other and how you deal with this music, my friends. So also an optimistic mindset. It's hard to stay optimistic at this point, you know,
Mhm.
but you just have to because there's a lot of people, there waiting for you. There's a lot of people will be there for you, and trust me, there's a lot to look forward to. And all you need is a person to listen to.
Ayan, thank you so much. And let's have a comment from Ellie Reyes. Good luck, Ramsey Hesham Villegas.
Uh, Hello, Ellie Reyes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll do my best. You're awesome.
Okay, let's move on to the next viewer. From Leia Adra. Next photograph. I remember when you were in grade 6, makulit.
Yeah, I was very I was one of those kids. She was, yeah, like I said, she was my English teacher back then in grade 6. So, makulit talaga ako nun. I don't want to go back in time and say gano'ng kulit, pero yeah, I was really makulit. It's like when I see myself in grade 6, I was like, pre, ano ginagawa mo dyan? Just be yourself. Yeah, it's like, parang ganun. But then again, it's still part of the moment of who made me who I am.
All right, thank you so much. Let's have from Rami Sep Garcia. Bring home the crown.
Uh,
You're really a winner with a golden.
Oh my, Rami Garcia really gave me, he's one of the people who gave me like a modeling opportunity. So really, I'll do my best. Thank you so much for supporting me in what I do, and I will do my best. I will do my best.
Nice. All right. Let's have from Ryan Banks. You are doing great, Ramsey. Cheers from your MOPH UAE family.
Maraming salamat po, Ryan Banks, and thank you so much for making Man of the Philippines such an amazing journey for all of us. You're making this fun for all of us, and maraming salamat po talaga for everything you've been doing for us. I'll
Thank,
keep doing my best.
thank you so much, Ryan Banks, for tuning in, and as well as from Romero Marie. Good luck, Ramsey.
Romero Marie, she is the mother of one of the candidates, Ahmed Romero. He is also one of my friends back then in high school. So maraming salamat po, Romero Marie, for supporting me and your son. Like talagang alam mo yun, very supportive of me. Just it's an amazing thing to see,
All right. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next comment from Rafael Aleria. Galing naman sumagot, guwapo pa, matalino pa. Go, go, go.
Thank you so much, Rafael Alaria. I will continue being who I am, and thank you so much for watching. You're awesome.
And another comment from Kate Alia. Humble, great speaker, confident, matalino, has a big heart, mature, and magaling mag-English. English.
Come on.
Let me know you if you find another candidate with all these qualities.
Oh, stop, Kate Aaliyah. She's an amazing person, General. I love her so much. She really gives me, like a boost in confidence. Every time every time we just talk, it's always a fun time. So thank you so much, Kate Aaliyah. Thank you so much.
Nice. All right. Thank you so much. Let's have comment from Rami Sep Garcia. Thank you. We love you, Ramsey.
I love you, Rami Garcia. Thank you so much for supporting me in everything that I do. You're awesome.
Thank you so much. And let's have another from Ahmed Romero also, full blast.
Yeah, one of the candidates as well, Ahmed Romero, an amazing person. He's a homie, and every time that there is, for example, when I need a person to talk to, Ahmed Romero is always there. So if you need a friend to talk to, trust me, Ahmed Romero is your guy.
Nice. Okay. Let's have so that's and our comments and questions from our
Okay.
viewers.
Okay.
Let's move on to the surprise
The
problem
surprise.
for you. Okay, before we move on to the fast talks, I
Okay.
guess this is a trending question. So I'm going to test your IQ. Okay,
My
this
IQ.
question is really trending on social media and this year. So this question is from what do you call this? From Binibining Pilipinas, asked by Tito Boy to one of our candidates of Binibining Pilipinas. So I guess you're familiar with that question, right?
Not really, but surprise me.
All right. Sige, I'll be playing this for you.
Sige pa.
Okay. Hold on for a while. I'm going to share it here, our live interview. So, okay. Hold on for a while. Forgot. Okay. Wait lang guys ha, kasi naka-live tayo. So, ayun. All right. So, there you have it. Okay. Set up muna natin. Ayan. So, just look at the screen and listen to the question from Tito Boy. Okay? Sige. I'll play this one for you.
Question.
Binibini, good evening. And this is your question. Ngayon, madalas nating naririnig na it's okay not to be okay. My question is, when is it okay not to be okay? And when is it not okay to be not okay?
Question.
All right, there you have it. Okay, go.
So I think so let me just so the question is, when is it okay to not be okay, and when is it okay to be okay?
When
Okay.
is not when is
Hmm?
not okay? When is it okay not to be okay, and when is not okay to be not okay?
Now that is a difficult question. All right, so let me
Yeah.
test this out. Okay, the time when it is not to be okay, when you are in a position where you don't want to be in, when you're in a an uncomfortable position, because there are going to be times where people will try to take advantage of you, and they're just saying, "Oh, this is okay." Everybody does this, and if ever a time where you don't feel comfortable in what you do, and if you feel like you are being abused, this is a time we are not supposed to be okay. You gotta speak up. You gotta move away from the situation, because if you're just not comfortable on being in your own skin or being who you are, then believe me, it's not okay to be okay in that situation. And what was the other one?
When it's not okay to be not okay.
When is not okay
To
to be
be
okay?
not okay also.
When it's not okay to be not okay.
Yes.
I think when you want to be not when okay, the time when you want the time to not be okay is when you are at the most um what is it? At the bottom line, you're at rock bottom. There are gonna be times where you're gonna feel like you are at rock bottom and you feel like there's nothing else to look forward to. But trust me when I say this, it's gonna be times where you feel like it's gonna be a bad day. But listen, it's only a bad day. A
Mhm.
bad day doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be a bad life. You have so much to look forward to. You have so much to fight for. And if you have a dream that you feel like you are going to give up on, it is your dream. You have to fight for it. Okay? It's okay. It's okay to stay afloat in the ocean. Sometimes you can feel like it's drowning. Sometimes you can feel like you're gonna drown, but there is gonna be someone out there, your friend, your family, who is going to support you with a lifeboat. Ganun. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
difficult question. That is
Thank
a
you so
difficult
much.
question. That is a
Galing
difficult
mo.
question. Thank you. That is a difficult question. Wow. Thank you for the question. Actually. Wow.
You're welcome. And
Wow.
we have another, aside from that surprise question for you. So, of course,
Mm.
we have our last portion, which is the faster question. So, no need to worry
No.
about the question because it's already a personal questions for you. So,
Okay. No problem.
there is no social issues to be tackled here.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
All right, sige. Let's have. Mhm. I will prepare also again. Okay. Sige. All right, so this one. Are you ready
And
for your first question?
oh, I'm ready than I'll ever be.
How do you find your photo here?
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. I mean, look at that. I love that. I love that. I still had
All
curly hair there, by the way. So it's, you know.
Sige. First question. Do you like waking up early or staying up late?
Okay. It's kind of both, because I like staying up late because that's when most of my friends are awake. But I also like waking up early because this is the time where I actually get to do so many stuff. I get to work out, and then have I have time for myself
Uh-uh.
and have more time in the day in general. So yeah, not gonna.
Okay, next question. Do you sleep in pajamas, boxer, or nothing?
Okay, so I don't know if you Filipino do this, but alam mo us Filipinos have like pambahay na damit.
Yes.
So, mabahay na damit. So I sleep in those. I don't know if y'all do this, but I do that.
Mhm.
So back then when I was a kid, I do sleep in pajamas. So
Mhm.
right now I just sleep in technically the clothes I use for pambahay.
Okay, next question. What is important to you, truth or happiness?
Oh, what is important to me? Truth or happiness? I'd rather. There's a saying where if you're gonna make me happy with a lie, then I don't want it. I'd rather be sad with the truth, because if I'm just gonna be happy with a lie, either way, sooner or later it's gonna come to me and hurt me later. So I'd rather be hurt with the truth first, because
Mhm.
when I have the truth, maybe I already am prepared for that, and then I could make something happy with that truth.
Nice. Okay, next question. Do you like pets?
I love pets. You have no idea. I would get a dog, a cat, a parrot, a hedgehog, everything if I could. I would. I literally love them. We used to have my cousin and I. We used to have a dog named Tanggul. He was a
Mhm.
Shih Tzu, and we miss her so much. But obviously, if I had a dog right now, I it would be amazing. Trust me. If you had a dog, they're just we don't deserve dogs. They're so amazing. I love dogs. I want a dog.
Sige. Ako din, I have dogs
Oh,
here in my
oh my
condo.
god. What are their names? What are their names?
Her name is Princess. She's a Shih
Princess.
Tzu. Yeah.
Oh, it's also.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my.
Okay. Sige. Next question tayo. Are you a mountain person or a beach person?
I believe I'm a mountain person. There is something about seeing the forest because when I think of a mountain, I imagine myself being in like the very peak of a mountain where I can see the forest and the clouds hovering over it, and the idea of reaching the peak is just like an achievement for you to see the whole world and just for you to stay in the moment and say, "Wow, this the God or the earth that God created for us is absolutely phenomenal."
Nice. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Coffee over tea or tea over coffee?
Coffee over tea. No, there is something about coffee that I don't understand. 1 minute you're just like, I don't feel like I'm ready for this. You just drink coffee. The next thing you know, you feel like you can beat Manny Pacquiao in a fight. Coffee does that to you. So yeah, I'd pick coffee anytime.
So you love coffee, no?
I love coffee. Like if every time I go to Starbucks, just give me the thickest coffee you got.
Nice. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Do you prefer chilling at home or partying outdoors?
I prefer. There are gonna be times where I feel like I want to party outdoors, but it is only with the people I knew. But most of the time, I prefer to chill at home because this is my safe haven. This is where I feel like I can focus on myself, meditate, and reflect on the day that I just had. You know.
Nice. Okay. Next question. Do you prefer text or calls?
I feel like I do prefer calls, because when you're in text with somebody, especially with someone you love, sometimes they don't feel, for example, right now, loved one. Example lang, okay? When you read I love you, ano yung mas maganda pakinggan? I love you, or what is better? I love you in a text or I love you in a call? Parang ganun. I feel like, yeah, calls is a lot better because it's quicker and you show your emotions a lot better.
Exactly. And you will feel the emotions or sincerity of
Exactly.
them.
Exactly.
All right. Let's move on to the next question. Have you ever written a love poem for someone?
I actually have back in high school when I was in love with this girl. It wasn't a poem, but it was a song. And I was really in love with her, so I really made a song for her. Like, okay, so here's a song for you that I think, represents who you are. Or how in love I am with you. Parang ganun.
Nice. Apaka-sweet naman pala ni Ramzy. Are you still single right now or taken na?
Single.
Nice. Ayan guys, single pa si Ramzy. Char. Just kidding guys. You can message him na lang. Char.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Have you ever gone on a date with a friend?
Have I ever gone on a date with a friend? Like, parang kaibigan ko lang muna and then suddenly we went on a date? Parang ganun ba?
Yes.
Technically, I would say yes, because when I was meeting my first girlfriend for the first time, ano tawag dito, I just wanted to be friends with her, like just friends. Then suddenly we had feelings for each other, and then yeah, we just decided, hey, let's go on a date. Parang ganun. So yeah.
Okay. How about tawag doon, like may chaperon ka doing your date with your,
Chaperone? Wait, what is a chaperone?
may chaperon. May bantay ka during your date with your crush.
My mom would ask me, "Oy, sino yung kasama mo, ha? Ay, maganda ba yan?" Parang ganun, Just, parang ganun. So, di naman. Pero usually, pero my mom was supportive naman. Like, she really didn't, like, she gave me privacy naman with her. It's like, okay, have fun, anak. All right, mga ganun.
Nice. Okay, next question. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
I love to listen to there are times where I feel like hip hop. There are times where I just want to chill out. The music I listen to the most is the ones is like the guitar, guitar
Mhm.
like Ed Sheeran, Perfect, those type of music. Something that really speaks to my soul. Ones with meanings, because Ed Sheeran is an artist that, for example, his song "Perfect," it really gives so much meaning, and it really speaks to you as a person. You relate to it.
Mhm. Nice. Okay, next question. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Oh, well, I like to do in my spare time. If I had absolutely nothing to do, like there are times where I won't be able to play, or my boys are not there to play a game with me online. I just pick up my guitar and like maybe try to compose a song, or just play the song, like sing. Not gonna.
Okay, next. Do you like cooking? If so, what do you like to cook?
I will not say I'm the best cook out there, but
Mhm.
when I'm gonna cook something, there's always one thing I like cooking. It's if there's steak, like if my mom buys steak and it's in the freezer, I would take that out and try to make something out of that, because there is one thing that I watch from Gordon Ramsay and I try to take note of every step he does. You got the garlic, we got the mashed potatoes, and when you're gonna cook this, if you want this to be medium rare, all right, you gotta follow these procedures. Now, every time that
Mhm.
I do have it in medium rare, my mom's gonna be like, or my grandmother's gonna be like, "Oy, bakit hilaw yan? Mother, you do not understand. This is medium rare." But yeah, my parents, my my relatives in the chat is like, hot dog. They're not wrong. I also love to cook hot dog. So yeah.
Okay, next question. If you could be any celebrity, who would you be and why?
If I could be any celebrity, who would I be and why? Ah, here's the thing about being a celebrity. When I think of celebrities, I just think of them like people I can look up to, people I can take inspiration from. I wouldn't necessarily say I want to be any celebrity because it is who they are. I want to be, me, myself. I want to be myself. But just for the sake of the question, if I want to be somebody, I would love to be the actor from Superman. What was his name? Wait, I'm gonna search this up real quick. Actor from Superman. I think it
Mhm.
was actor from Superman. I think it was Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill was the actor from Superman, and I would love to be Henry Cavill. He got the body, and he looks like Superman, yo. I would love to be Henry Cavill just because he's Superman.
Nice. Okay, sige. Next question. Do you have a favorite cartoon as a child or during your
I there are so many shows that I loved as a child. If you guys were watching like your Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory, Kids Next Door, but that really spoke up to me or like really made my childhood was Adventure Time. For those who doesn't know Adventure Time, it is something. It has a storyline, and the main character is really the reason why I am who I am today because he taught me so many values on how to appreciate life and appreciate who you are and appreciate the people around you.
Okay, next question. What's something that bothers you?
What's something that bothers me is when I don't know what. Okay, is when people say that if you are a man, you should only be dating women shorter than you. Like I'm gonna
Mhm.
say it out there. If you are a woman taller than I am, I would date you. It doesn't matter if you're like 6 feet taller than I am. Like it doesn't matter. I will date you because honestly, height isn't a factor on being a couple. Like if you're like 6'11", I'm like 5'10", it doesn't matter. If you need a kiss, I will be practicing my jumps for you just so you can get the smooching. Honestly.
Okay, sige. Next. What's something you're proud of?
What is something I am proud of? Being myself and being proud to present who I am. Because, who else but you can represent you? I am
Mhm.
proud of the person I've become, especially from the times where back then I was very timid. I wasn't confident in who I am. But the experiences that I've had, the experience that made me who I am, is really something that I am proud of because talaga lang, it's been a journey and I couldn't be in a better place.
Nice. Okay, next. What is the most impressive thing you know how to do?
It's a funny story. So there is a time where me and my friend were actually playing a game, and then suddenly, andon daw yun, ano, yung little ano yeah, 7-year-old pamangkin. I was like,
Uh-huh.
yo, I was like, I can actually do a Mickey Mouse impression. You want an example?
Yes, example
Okay.
please. Example.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mickey Mouse, and welcome to my clubhouse. Today, we are in a pageant. Parang ganun,
Nice.
So yeah, I think that's the most
Is
impressive
it
thing I can
really
do.
you?
That's really me. Give me a sentence and I'll copy it for you, just so you know, not to.
Nice. It's very
Thank
impressive.
you. No, thank you, thank you.
All right. Next question. What question would you like to know the answer to?
What is a question would you like to know the answer to? Oh, will I think it's going to be, will there ever be world peace?
Mm,
Because if I'm going to elaborate on this, world peace right now, situation of the world, America, it's just that the examples that are happening, just because of skin color, we are being judged. Just because of where you are, you're being judged. Just because of how you speak, you're being judged. And I think that question really speaks volumes because we are in 2021. Why are still judging people just based on their color or based on how they speak or where they're from or how they do their job? I think we should, treat each other with respect. Just treat each other with respect because we are all humans. We just look different, but fundamentally we are all the same inside.
nice. Okay. Thank you so much. So there you have it.
Okay.
That was our last question.
Okay.
I hope
Thank you
did
so
enjoy
much.
the questions.
That was very enjoyable. I love that. So thank you so much.
Okay. Meron pang pahabol na question. Ay, hindi. Tapos na to. Seth Fernando Gabuyo is actually, he answered that already, your question.
Yeah, actually.
So thank you so much. You can ask another question for you. Pahabol question. Okay, from Sean Vincent Villegas, Sonic. What's that?
Sonic, because it was like a cartoon show. It was a cartoon show. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I was a fan of Sonic because I was a track and field player and not athlete. So Sonic was all about running fast. So like, Sonic was like an inspiration to me as well because he was like a hero who always had a smiling face. Despite him going through problems, he just had a smiling face.
Correct. Okay. Comment from Seth Fernando Gabuyo. Grabe sumagot, pwede na isabak sa international.
Oh man, that is a huge compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And this one from our YouTube channel viewer from Jomel Ross Souza.
Yo.
Hi po, watching from Toronto, Canada.
From Toronto, Canada. Wow. Because I really want to go to Canada one day or another. I want to experience snow. I think all of us want to experience snow. And one day I wish I'll be able to visit Toronto, Canada. But then again, Jamel, thank you so much for watching.
My comments is si Sean Vincent. Nak ng pots.
Sean, yeah, absolutely. Sean is, give him any question, he'll make sure to answer that in full English. Right, Sean?
And I guess he is considered as one of your mentor for the Q&A, right?
Of course, Sean. He's also very, very, very supportive cousin of mine. Every time that I need someone to talk to or stuff like that, he's always there. Nanlilibre siya.
Okay, another comment from Rusty Ivan Favillier Papuli, Catriona male version.
Whoa, that is another huge comment. I wish that is Catriona.
The way he answered the questions daw, sabi niya.
The way I answered the questions, wow, that is such an amazing compliment. I don't know what to say to that, but really thank you so much. Catriona is an amazing person and really is an amazing example of what it means to be a Filipino. So really, I take that as one of the greatest compliments you've given. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And also from Lawrence Loylo. Hi, Ramsey. Good job for sharing your knowledge, perception in humble way. It is a big contribution to everyone using social media, especially at this time. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll keep, using, social media as a way to use it as a platform to use my voice and spread, news for the greater good. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And ayun, Maan
Pakantahin.
Villegas Campo is requesting pakantahin nyo po with guitar.
Oh, is that fine? Is that fine? Sorry. I got my I got my ukulele. I got my ukulele.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Is that your own version or?
I wouldn't say my own version now, but some of the songs I did write. I just want to sing just a cover of a song for now, right?
Sample in
All right,
your
here.
own compose.
All right. I was scared of dentists in the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Now all my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in her dreams. Oh, and they come unstuck lately, running down to the riptide. So yeah, that's the song, Riptide. So yeah, thanks for listening.
Galing. Kala ko
Thank you so
tatapusin
much.
ko eh. Nabitin
Ay, hindi
naman
mo
ako.
tatapusin. Baka kasi limited tayo on time. Ay, sorry.
It's okay. No problem. Wala naman akong another interview.
Okay. I mean, I could do one way.
Do you have another song for me?
Okay. Let me just grab my guitar real quick. Hold up.
Alright, sige.
Okay, here's my guitar. Funny thing about my guitars is that I actually name most of my guitars. This is Roger, and my ukulele is named Autumn. So So here's one song. It's called Your Man. I don't know if you know the song, but baby, lock them doors and turn blue. Sorry. I messed up there.
Is that also your own compose?
No, it's a cover. Maybe lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. Can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. Yeah, that was Your Man by
Super talented pa talaga ni Ramzy.
Practice.
May comment to one of our viewer from Benj De La Rosa. Kakain labos.
Mama Benj, thank you so much. He actually provided me with some of the I think in some of the modeling gigs he actually provided me with some of the clothes. So thank you so much. Benji Lalaros is also very supportive of what I do. So maraming salamat po talaga for everything. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Who taught you how to sing?
Who taught me how to sing? Because how Filipinos are, we always love to sing on karaoke. So at the end, it's like self-improvement. My mom taught me how to sing. Anak, ganito dapat. Alam mo, malalim naman boses mo. Sige, kanta ka ng ganito. So my mom was like, bagay ito sa boses mo, anak. Bagay ito sa boses mo, anak. So at that point, I was just like, I'm gonna improve on myself. Okay, let's sing some songs. And then, yeah, self-improvement.
Galing. Okay, sige. So, I guess na overtime tayo sa
I know overtime ba tayo? It's fine.
Okay, no problem. Kasi for our viewers naman, di ba?
Yeah, for the viewers.
Okay. So, ayun. Thank you so much. I really have a good time of talking to you, and as well as marami akong natutunan about yours. So, being one of the candidates of Man of the Philippines UAE, and I'm hoping that you will, snatch the title this year. And I really, really do believe with your, capability and as well as your exceptional talent. And I guess you really have a great opportunity Yeah.
Thank you so for real. Thank you so much, Jay, for actually for featuring me, for having an interview with me. It was super fun. Everything was super fun, especially talking to you. It was really fun. I enjoyed my time here. It was really awesome. It's like a casual interview. So it was like just a casual interview. We were both having fun. So really, thank you so much for being awesome. And for the surprise question, wow, that really surprised me because I was like, that is a definitely difficult question to answer. And wow, I managed. I even, but then thank you so much. This is really fun, really fun. So thank you so
Mm,
much. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. And I guess this is also part of your preparation for the
Of course,
upcoming
of
one of the
course,
Philippines UAE 2021
of
pageant.
course. Yes. So thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you so
All
much.
right, so I will not end this live session without saying thank or acknowledge the person behind your journey to the Man of the Philippines UAE 2021, and as well as giving thanks to your fans and supporters all over the world. So I will give you the floor now to promote yourself to my followers here in Pageant Trend as well.
Okay, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is RAMZY HESHAM VILLEGAS, your Man of the Philippines candidate number 15. You're going to watch me and my brothers go off of September 10. Watch us live on Man of the Philippines Facebook page. So follow that, you'll stay updated. And please follow Pageant Trend for more amazing updates. And also, I would like to thank my supporters for those who actually helped me and support me from going to the place I am now. Jaja Rivera, Baz Nazareth, Estagario, and my friends, my parents, my relatives, my Maan, Sean Villegas, Vince Villegas, Papi, Jobus Villegas, grandmother Dory, my Maan, who else did I miss? Tita Neri, Tito Nina, all of them are amazing people. And they've really been supportive of what I do. And yes, Miss Adra, yes, I know. Makulit in a positive note. Yes, I am sure of that. Yes. And also for the people or my friends who still remember me, or the teachers who still remember me until now, you have no idea how thankful I am. You still remember me from everything. So for everything that you've taught me, I'm still using it to this day. So thank you so much. And once again, to the core team of MOPH, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, for all the candidates, to help us open doors for a better future for us. And you've made everything really easy for us in preparations and pre-pageant, especially. You've outdone yourself. So maraming salamat po, especially to the people supporting me. I will say I will do my absolute best in the finals. And special mention to my friends. We got Manuel Bulao, Owen, Francesca Mala. Thank you so much for Beyonce. Thank you so much, Marissa, if you're there. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. Ayun, maraming salamat po sa lahat, and thank you so much once again, Pageant Trend, for featuring us. You guys are awesome.
You're welcome. And of course, your message to your co-candidates, MOPH UAE candidates.
Mga brothers ko, if you're watching this right now, let us show the world what it means to be Man of the Philippines on September 10. Let's give them a show. Let's show them what we are made of. We are going to light up the stage. All right, we're gonna do that, and I can't wait to have another bonding session with you all. So thank you so much. Also, last plug, on this coming Friday, we're gonna have a sponsor day. So ganun, which is awesome. So once again, brothers, let's give them a show.
Okay, do you have any social media to follow your fans and supporters? Where can we
Oh
find
man.
you?
Verify me. Sometimes I'm just usually active on Facebook, but you can also follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna usually it's on private, but I'm gonna open it up now. So you can follow me on Ramsey. You can follow me on Twitter if you do have Twitter, Ramzy Villegas. Instagram, Ramzy Villegas as well, and of course I'm on Facebook, Ramzy HESHAM VILLEGAS, your Man of the Philippines. So my goodness, here I am.
On your YouTube channel, of course, promote it here.
I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't really. I wish I could start I could start a YouTube channel. I could start a YouTube channel, but I don't know. Feel like I have other things that I need to attend to. Also, I'm in college. But wait, you can actually follow my arts account, silver_arts. I do a lot of arts there. If you want to check that out, it's shameless plug, but hey, you can check me out there.
All right. Lastly, your message of encouragement to all of us in this time of pandemic.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now we've all of us arguably been affected by the COVID-19 situation. It feels like our mental health is drowning. Sometimes we feel like we are being behind the times. We feel like the world is always against us. But this is not a place, this is not a time for us to just give up, you know? We have so much to live for, you know? It may feel like that you are at the end of something, but trust me when I say that you are just hitting a wall. And beyond that wall, there is something bright. There is a bright future. There is something exciting. You just haven't seen it yet, okay? Because there is one thing that I learned from a person that does not exist, all right? He told me, a wise Kung Fu turtle told me that yesterday was history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. So what I'm trying to say is there's still a tomorrow. It's going to be a mystery. So today is a present. Keep on living. Keep living that good life, and I assure you, everything will be okay.
Nice. Thank you so much, Ramsey, for your time here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been an honor. It's an honor.
You're welcome, and I believe that you're so, you have a hectic schedule, and we really
no, not at all.
appreciate for giving your time here, Pageant Trend.
I mean,
And ayun. So thank you so much. Okay, guys. So if you want to, if you want to have, follow up updates of Ramsey's Man of the Philippines UAA journey, you can add him or message him on his Facebook account, and as well as follow on his Instagram account and Twitter, as what that said a while
mostly
ago.
active on Twitter. Mostly active on Twitter. That's where I give most of my updates. But you know, so check it out on that. So once again, maraming salamat po talaga. Thank you so much for featuring me. It's really such a pleasure.
You're welcome. And of course, guys, don't forget to like the page of Man of the Philippines UAE 2020 or UAE. Yun. Man of the Philippines UAE and as well as Man of the Philippines official Facebook page. Ayan. So I'm really grateful to have always the Man of the Philippines. Special thanks to Sir Gilbs Espiritu and as well as to Mars Erwin, Bautista for always accommodating us here in Pageant Trend. Ayan. So thank you so much, Mars Erwin and Sir Gilbs Espiritu, and good luck on the candidates of Man of the Philippines UAE 2021 and of course to the upcoming Man of the Philippines 2021 candidates as well. So we are always here to support the Man of the Philippines candidates. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And
Thank you so much.
before we end our live session, I would like you to remind you that we have another guest for tomorrow's live session. So she is one of the candidates of Miss Universe Philippines 2021, and she is representing Calamba, Laguna. So abangan niyo po siya tomorrow, si Miss Elaine Dolera. Ayan, Dolera, all the way from Calamba, Laguna. So stay tuned here at Pageant Trend for more updates about, interviews of our King and Queens International Man o Mapalocal. Ayan, so stay tuned here at Pageant Trend. And if you are new to our Facebook page, don't hesitate to click the like and also follow us on our Instagram account for more updates and features and news about Pageant. And always subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pageant Trend. Ayan. Okay, so we are also live at our YouTube channel. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it right after this live interview session. Okay, so this has been Jay Barbo hosting the live interview with one of the candidates of Man of the Philippines UAE 2021, RAMZY HESHAM Villegas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And have a nice evening, guys, here in the Philippines, and have a nice afternoon there in UAE. I guess afternoon, right?
Yes, yeah, afternoon. You're right.
In the UAE, and as well as good morning to all over the world. Mabuhay from the Philippines. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.